Hey.
Hey now.
Hey now. Hey, everybody. This is Johnny Beane and Jay Hannon. Where's our names? There we
If
go.
they don't know us by now.
Yeah, I switched everything off because the other day, because of Mancuda, when he shows off his guitar, I take the names off. I take the
Pants off, yeah.
the logo off. Let's see. Okay, yes, there we go. Welcome everybody, Johnny Beane, Jay Hannon, Talkin Van Halen. That's what we do. This is the place you want to be. So welcome.
Welcome.
It is April 9th, 2021, 8:10 p.m. Eastern Time, 5:10 Pacific Time out here in Santa Cruz, California. And
8:10. Running a little late tonight, everybody.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's that's how you know things are getting bigger and better when you got so much stuff you gotta prepare for and do, and it's yeah. I didn't even get to share this video out on Facebook everywhere. So if you're watching us from Facebook, please share this video. Tag your friends in the comments of these videos. Let them know.
Tag somebody you hate in the on the post. That way they'll be like, "What? Why is this person tagging me in something?"
Tag somebody we don't like.
Yeah.
Or that doesn't like us.
Hey,
in these videos.
Those names are mounting up, it seems.
Where's my thing? There we go. Thank you. But yeah, seriously, please tag us on Facebook. We're live on the Johnny Beane TV Facebook page, where you can share everywhere around the world. We're also live in the Van Halen 1974 to 2020 Facebook group, where we're closing in on like 42,000 members. It's like hundreds a day. I'm not joking. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, like many hundreds.
Number of
every
people.
Day. A number of people are joining that group every day. And
are you losing? So, does it tell you when people leave the group?
Joe Bill. It might. It might.
Or it might not. Who knows?
I see that stuff on Instagram, because I've got an EVH fan page on Instagram called the EVH Gear Live. And, I lose like 50 people a day over there. But it doesn't matter because 100,
yeah,
it evens out. It evens out. And we're closing in on like 15,000 members over there or something.
Yeah, so that's small potatoes, because I know personally for a while I was trying to get my personal Instagram page up, and it seemed like every time I would post something, like I would gain like 2 or 3 followers, but then I'd lose like 4 or 5, and I'm like, wait a minute. I wouldn't post anything for a couple of days, and then I'd gain a couple. I'm like, this doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it's weirdness, but yeah, you got to do it.
Yeah,
you got to post. That reminds me, I got to post this out on the in the stories of EVH Gear Live and Johnny Beane.
So then while you're doing that, do you want me to read some or some producers or something?
Sure.
Or are they too many names to
I'll
read?
do it. Yeah. I'll do it in a little bit. I'll do it in a few.
Okay.
When you're talking about that thing you want to talk about, that's when I'll do it.
When I talk about something you there we go.
But yeah. So we're live on YouTube, of course, where we have channel members, and the top tier of channel membership are the executive producers.
I meant this.
Oh, well, it'll take me longer to do that than to read this.
Oh, well, I can read the name slow. I'll spell every name out. How about that?
I can't even think. I can't even think. Here, I'll just read these. Charles Green, who again, Charles, dude, thank you so much for all your support, man. Wayno, Joe Christian, Michael B, Thomas Santiago, Music Therapy Laz, who just bought a Johnny Beane TV t-shirt. I saw.
Nice.
Thank you so much. Music Therapy Laz. He wore it on his show. Was that yesterday or the day before? Very cool, man. Thank you. Thank you. Bent Tom, the Chad, James Gum, Michael Smith,
the captain,
Stephen Franklin, Dad Halen, John Moronic, Jim Ray Hawkins, Mike Neese. Again, thank you for all your support, Mike. And Steve Carmichael. That's the top tier of channel membership here on YouTube. And if you'd like to become a channel member, click the join button. It's right below. It's right below that thumbs down button where we're currently at Uno or Oh No. Please don't leave those. Please, please, please. Leave us thumbs up. So we're currently at 16. We like to try to get at least 100. At least 100 by, tomorrow or the next day or soon. We're also live on Facebook. Well, I said that already, but on the Johnny Beane TV Facebook page, we have Facebook stars. So if you'd like to help support the shows, get a shout out, get your name, in lights over on Facebook, you can do that. And we have people that do that. And we thank you so much. And what's the next one? This is a podcast. So you can catch these shows over on iHeartRadio.
That's not the button for the podcast. Which one is
it? Well, there isn't one.
Oh, that's right. We don't have. Wait. I thought it was.
It could be that one.
I thought it was that. Yeah.
It rhymes. So yeah, you can download these shows over on iHeartRadio, SoundCloud, Spotify, Stitcher, Google Podcast, Apple, Radio.com. Pretty much everywhere, probably. So make sure you check that out. And what else should I be reading here? I think. And there's the lights. You can support these shows with any super chats you send in here on YouTube. It'll change the color of my lights. So if you wanna watch some magic.
Well, right now it looks like dual colors.
It is.
Okay. So what happens if somebody changes it to green? What happens?
It all goes green.
Okay.
It all turns green. It all turns blue. It all turns red. It all turns yellow. Yeah.
Cool.
So actually, here's what we can do. In the who's watching us tonight? Who's in the chat? You can read some of those. I'll share onto Instagram while you're doing that.
Oh, okay. I was going to I forget what I was going to do, but I was going to do something. I was going to let some more people roll in before we started getting to the roll call, because we got to wait till it starts bumping up a little bit. I was going to say that we have company right now downstairs, right? My in-laws are over and Jeannie's uncle, and they have the volume right now on they're watching it on the TV, and I'm sure they can hear me right now because it's loud. I can hear us. Mm-hmm. All I hear is the bass from our voices pumping through the floor right now.
Oh, you can feel it.
Yeah, it's very strange. You don't have to turn it down or anything, but maybe touch the bass a little bit. Turn it from what time would it be at right now? The bass is probably at 2:30, 3 o'clock. Mm-hmm. Maybe go about 12 o'clock with the bass. Yeah. Maybe.
Oh yeah, there they are.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you.
Hey, Carol. Hi, Ellie. I know there's a slight delay.
I hear everybody chuckling down there. Yeah. So, all right. I'll read a few names in the chat. If you want your name read in the chat, get here early. None of this rolling in late shit. Oh, I just changed it. Okay. All right, everybody tell me where you are in your house. Kitchen, bathroom, on the back porch, at your next door neighbor's house while he's not home, making a sandwich.
That sounds good.
Well, tonight at about 7:25, I'm like, I need to eat something before I get on the show.
Mm-hmm.
So I just scrambled and made some pasta with sauce. Just, quickly stirred it up, made it, whatever. And then family got here, and my father-in-law comes. This is like I'm like more than halfway through eating, right? Comes rolling in with a hot dog, a hamburger, and whatever else, and he's like, "Here." I'm like, "Oh, I would have much rather. I would have much rather had a burger and a dog instead of boring ass pasta." All right. Anyway, we got Bozique, Browns fan, CK, Carol Hatcher, Chris Bevan, Hal Face, James Gum, Janice Lala, Johnny Beane is here. Everybody, round of applause, Johnny Beane.
Thank you so much.
Majestic PB&J Cat, Mark Graves, related to Adam Graves by any chance? Any hockey fans will know who that is. Mr. Hellstorm 74, Miles Taylor, Nightbot, 6 Chick 71, The Chad, Thomas Santiago, Zach Thong, DVD Fram Brazzers or something. Who else did I miss here? I know I missed some people, and I apologize. Kelly, and everybody else. Everybody else. Hey, the Chad. I don't know if anybody's supposed to know this, but don't tell. Hey, everybody watching, don't tell anybody, okay? But anyway, the Chad, I think he might have gotten a new guitar. Actually, a pretty cool guitar. So maybe we'll have to have him on again soon to show some stuff. Hey, you know who's in here now? Jimmy Ka.
Jimmy Ka. Hey, dude.
Papa Blue is here. Randy Price and everybody else. I'm done reading names. Let's get to some business here. And okay. Chad is not drunk.
Awesome, man. Awesome. Okay. All right. Is that right? All right. Send. All right. I just sent the link to this in my stories on EVH Gear Live on Instagram. You should have gotten a tag in that.
Yeah, but I can't do anything with it really.
Let's see. Make sure that's right.
Couldn't create thread. That's what I got to. My Instagram has been acting weird.
There we go. There we are. Awesome. I've got the swipe up feature, and so I can put a link to the live video within the story.
Yeah, I don't have enough followers for that. We need like 100,000 or 10,000.
10,000.
I'll never get that. I'll never have that feature. That'll never happen. I could live 3 lifetimes and I'll never have that many followers.
Hey, Mark, welcome, man.
Hey, man.
We got some people over on Facebook. Facebook user. Hey, welcome. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There's a lot
of the time when everybody starts rolling in the
Brian.
The Johnny come latelys.
Ken Codor. Okay. Yeah, I see you guys. Awesome. Welcome, everybody. Yeah, make sure to leave a thumbs up and share these videos. Share them on Facebook. Share them on Twitter. Actually, if you tag me, okay, let's say on Twitter, if you tag at Johnny Beane, I will retweet your tweet. Okay. If you tag me, if you share this video on Facebook, from wherever you're watching from, it'd have to be from the Johnny Beane page. Tag me in that. Put at Johnny Beane TV. I'll repost you. So thank you everybody for all your support. All right.
So now we can get to business.
All right. Yes. And I gotta look at my notes, which I don't even have. Where did I see that? I'll be there soon, guys. I'm on medical. Okay, we just got a text. I'm assuming that's Well, you never want to assume.
No.
But thank you. Oh, yeah, but that reminds me. There's a phone number right down below. 415-952-3263. You can text that phone number anytime, day or night, but especially when we're live. You can text that phone number. You can send pictures, selfies, while you're watching, let's say
Jugs.
If you want to be like, take a picture, while you're watching this or watching, the screen, anything like that.
Looks nothing. There's no way you just took that. That's an older picture.
No, I did just now.
I know.
Yeah, it's horrible. Let's see. Okay. All right. So we've got a few things lined up for you guys. I don't know if you saw this, Jay. Let's see. Where did I see it? Maybe we need that notes app.
So I cannot look at it.
Okay, yesterday, Wolfgang Van Halen, better known as mammothwvh, released a lyric video for a song called "Think It Over," and it's a pretty intense video.
Yeah,
there's a lot of stuff going on in this video. I'm looking at it right now. But yeah, it's very cool. A lot of great images, graphics, effects. So if you guys haven't seen it, I'm assuming you probably have, but if you haven't, go and check that out. You'll find it on the mammothwvh YouTube channel.
Well, dude, that's the thing with lyric videos and stuff like that. You have to animate it, or however you do it, where you keep the viewer's attention, not just for the lyrics, but there's got to be other stuff. And when the first, all the time going into the first verse, there's stuff happening, moving around, and it kind of, like you said, it's very intense, and it makes you want to, watch it because there's other stuff going on.
There's a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah,
there's a lot of stuff. So make sure you guys check that out. And actually, about 5 hours ago, Wolfgang posted out that he's signing copies of his of the CDs and the vinyl.
Very cool.
So that's awesome. Oh, there's got
them all lined up.
Yeah, you saw it?
Yeah, yep. It's very cool.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. Oh, that's cool. Look at that. Oh yeah, it says "Liked by Jay Halen." Look at all that.
Yep.
Wow. So yeah, it looks like man, it's a lot of.
Does he say how many he's going to sign?
He says, "If anyone needs me, I'll be signing my name until my wrist turns into a fine paste."
Oh.
So I think a few.
A few,
yeah. Everybody that ordered an autographed copy of CD or vinyl, that's who it is.
Is it too late
to order one?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
No.
No. What else is that? So there's vinyl, CD. Looks like maybe they have like little cards too.
Cards or stickers? What are they?
Or maybe they're stickers. The Chad, hey man, I just got your text.
Hey now.
Maybe they're stickers. You can see them on top of the vinyls. There. So you got the CDs. Looks like the CDs, vinyls, possibly stickers.
Man, look at all those. Jesus.
It's a lot. Yeah, I know. So everybody that ordered.
Wow.
Awesome.
I may have to I may have to buy my first physical copy of a record in a long time. I might have to do it just to support them, because streaming doesn't get you shit. I know that firsthand. Unless you have a few million plays, which obviously he's fine with, but Yeah.
Mhm.
Maybe I'll do a physical copy for that.
I saw he just got 1 million views on the is it Jean Biel? What song is it? That last video.
The one with all the Wolfgangs.
With all the wolves.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to say Don't Back Down. I want to say.
Yeah. And by the way, real quick on that one, Ellie was watching. I put the video on, and Ellie was just like, "Wait a minute, that's the same. That's the same. Wait a minute." She's like, "The same guy's playing." She was pumped, and then she wanted to watch it again, and then she wanted to watch it again. So we watched it 3 times in a row, and I had to explain, video editing and all that stuff, and and she obviously a 4-year-old, don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. But it was exciting.
Hey, Dave.
It was exciting. Hey, man. It was exciting. I mean, I think we need to thank you and Ellie for getting them over the 1 million. It sounds like.
It sounds like 3 in a row right there.
You guys watched it, I don't know how many times. Yeah. I've seen it a few times too, at least a few. Very cool.
Yep.
Very cool. And speaking of that, I know we'll show some of this. I know we showed some of this previously, but here's some pictures taken from the day of the video shoot. And there's Matt Bruck holding the what guitar is that, Jay?
The Ravishing Rick Rude guitar.
There you go. Yeah,
I just have to associate everything with wrestling, and I'll know what it is.
Yeah, that's awesome. So there was that, and then there you are.
Hey, dude.
Hey, man. Hey, I wonder what's behind this wall.
Peekaboo.
Remember, Adam was telling us this is like in the stairway or something, right? Walking up the stairs or something.
Yeah.
At 5150. So anyway, there's some guitars there. Very cool. And I'm a huge fan, of course, of the striped Kramers.
You don't say.
Love those things. Love them. Speaking of striped Kramers, we've got some stuff we're going to talk about later. Something we kind of stumbled up upon. Is that the right word? Stumbled upon. On Tuesday, those guys are. I'm glad, Jay. I'm glad you're here. We'll talk about this for a minute. I mean, this is a Van Halen show, but we were talking about the Kirk Hammett ESP.
Yeah.
That from the one video that's up for auction.
Yep.
So that's how we've stumbled upon these other guitars, which we'll get to in a bit. Leave a thumbs up if you'd like us to get to that other story quicker.
You know what's funny about that the ESP Strat copy?
Yeah.
From the one video is up until I saw that post, I thought the guitar was vintage white. All those years watching that video, I thought it was a vintage white ESP Strat copy. And then when you look at it, I was like, oh, no. Black and white, man, messes you up.
Mm-hmm. It was natural, right?
Yeah. It was
just natural.
Natural, yep.
Can I find a picture of it really fast?
Nerd Halen. Yeah.
Hey. How would I find that? Oh, Kirk Hammett. Here we go. We'll show that. If anybody, I'm sure we've got some Metallica fans in here. At least a few.
Yeah, Randy Price says the same thing. He says, I thought it was vintage white as well until a few years back. I mean,
here it is.
Let's pull up, if you could pull up a screenshot of the video from him playing it. Yeah, I looked at it. I was like, what? What?
All right. Yeah, and we were talking about this on Tuesday. We were talking about this guitar, and Neanderthal and Mancuda were like, they could care less about this guitar.
Really?
Well, because it's just a regular Strat. You know, they like those guitars with all different shapes and
Well,
points.
so I like the different colors, but I mean, obviously, I'm a Metallica fan, and that music video completely just exploded.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it looks better in black and white.
Let's see. Let me see if I can find a screen.
Because I wonder.
Oh, yeah, here we go.
I wonder if he ever, because it doesn't say, it just says used in the one video. But I wonder if he ever used it on anything. I mean, obviously, you're not getting those crushing, heavy rhythm guitar tones. But then again, he never played rhythm guitar on any album until Load, or was it after Load? Might have been like Saint Anger before he actually played rhythm guitar on a Metallica record.
I have no idea.
Yeah, Hetfield. I mean, it's normal for a lot of bands, especially the heavier bands that you want everything super tight. Like the guitar is very tight when you got a lot of fast picking and stuff like that, galloping and crap. It's normal for metal bands to like, okay, one guy is going to play the rhythm guitars, just so everything's kind of locked in. So it makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, I love Strats. A Strat with a Floyd Rose.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, myself. That's
did ESP get in trouble for that guitar?
I should be asking you.
Yeah, I know.
You're the Metallica fan.
I asked you, so you'd ask me. No, I'm joking. Because I wonder if ESP like paid him, like, hey, we want you to play this guitar in the music video because we think we're going to sell a buttload of them, Because it's not like that was his guitar. Like nobody ever saw him play that guitar live before or after that. It's not like it was his signature guitar or anything at the time, or one that he, played. So we'll have to find all this information out and get back at you tomorrow night.
Maybe, yeah, tomorrow night. Tomorrow night we'll have a whole crew here, and hey, that's a good segue. We're live on Saturday nights, which we call Straturday Night.
Saturday Night Live.
Saturday Night Live is what we call that, and we have a whole crew of people Saturday nights, including myself, Neanderpaul, John BL, Michael Smith, Caleb from Nerd Halen, and Jay Hannon, of course. And we have a great time. It's kind of it's like we wrap up like the week of music news and guitar news and everything that we've talked about. So I'm sure we will talk about this more tomorrow.
Yeah, well, Randy Price is saying that was Kirk's first ESP. So maybe I'm speculating now, is that he got endorsed with ESP. That was the first guitar they gave him. So of course you want to represent the company that you're endorsing.
Mm-hmm.
Screw it, I'll play it. I'll play it live. I'll play it on the video.
The video, yeah. So, is that guitar? Is it exciting to you? I mean, being
if it was vintage white, yeah. But no, I mean, I always liked that guitar and that video because you never saw any, him play like that, anything like that after that or whatever. I just thought it looked cool, and then now that it's natural, it's not as cool as it was, What's I think it started out at 25 grand, then it was at 26, and the last time I checked, which was
it was back at 25.
No, it was up to like 32 grand or something. But I'm sure it's going to go for, way more than that,
Because of the video.
Because of the video, yeah. I mean,
mainly because of that video. Yeah,
that's arguably the biggest heavy metal video ever, So, and it really launched them into the stratosphere, brother. It made them a household name. That music video made Metallica a household name.
Bozique. Thank you, man. Just a little donation because I haven't made it. Bozique. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Hope you're feeling better, Bozique. I think he was having a little bit of a issue with that thing we were talking about last week.
Hope you're okay, man.
Or a couple days ago, whatever it was. I don't remember now.
I can't remember 20 minutes ago.
What was I just going to say?
I forgot.
Crap. Man, I feel like I just sat down. Oh my God. No, Chad says it's a 26K now. Refresh your browser's browser, because I could have swore it was up to 32 grand when I checked a couple days ago.
It's at 38. I'm looking at it right now.
Okay. Yeah, Chad, update your refresh your thing. James Gum says, I've seen a photo of that ESP Strat in his guitar boat on the Justice and Black album tour. Huh. Because I don't think I've ever seen it. Definitely on the Justice tour, I didn't see him play it. And he switched between, like he had a Les Paul that he'd play, a Flying V, Jackson Flying V.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously the ESP, you know, the one with this, the regular, you know, like Super Strat looking guitar. So yeah, he played 3 or 4 of them on the Justice tour. He didn't play that one. Maybe he did on the Black album tour. Maybe it was one of his warm-up guitars or something. Who knows? You know, for the tune-up room or whatever.
Could have been.
Yeah.
Could have been. Speaking of that, let's get to the enough of this Metallica stuff. Let's get to the good stuff. Let's get to the good stuff here. Okay, so this is something I just kind of stumbled upon the other day. We were talking about that Metallica guitar Tuesday. And I was scrolling around and I saw there were some Van Halen guitars. And I'm like, hey, what's this? You know? And there was a couple of them. We'll click on I know you guys can't see what I'm actually I've got my other thing here.
Browser.
I gotta go to my second brand. Okay, we're gonna lose our phone number here. There we are. But yeah, so it looks like there's some Van Halen guitars up for auction, and one of them looks to be like a Kramer. Where's the full guitar? Well, there's this one. We'll have to scoot over. It looks to be like a signed I don't know if it's an actual Kramer. I mean,
what does that bridge say?
The bridge says Floyd Rose 2.
Huh.
Do I have a close up of that? Yeah, it says Floyd Rose 2. And so what's the description of this one? Eddie Van Halen signed and inscribed Kramer electric guitar from 2017. Signed and inscribed to Van Halen 2017 by the guitar icon. This is clearly one of the Frankenstein designed guitars Eddie played. No. Eddie didn't play this guitar. I'm starting to wonder about this site. Mancuda says it's a legit auction site, but some of the descriptions on some of these things are kind of weird.
Does it have any like I know for the Kirk Hammett one, back to Metallica, it has a certificate of authenticity signed by him and whatever, and it's got, you know, used in one video, whatever, with his signature.
Yeah. Well, that's
but
different.
The shame with this is like, you know, if the ESP that Kirk, the one video guitar or the one whatever, if that was a phony, Kirk would be able to come out and say that guitar is bullshit. So this is kind of like, you don't know, because Eddie's not here to kind of come out and say, no, that one is real or it's not real, you know, if people were doubting it. So
I mean, it says this is clearly one of the Frankenstein designed guitars Eddie's played. Thing is, it's not. This might be a Kramer, like a newer Kramer. I've got some other pictures here. Looks like that could be possibly like a Music Yo headstock or something. You know, maybe. But this guitar was put together. I mean, this wasn't.
Looks like it was never touched.
Yeah. Oh, it says repaired headstock. Huh. I don't know. Because the actual guitar, the actual Kramer 5150 had a repaired headstock. The real guitar. Not this one.
Well, didn't it was the guitar, the headstock on that on the 5150, wasn't it like made for that shape? Like they put two pieces of wood, like they had the headstock on the neck, and then they added to it to make it right.
To make it that shape. Originally, yes.
Yeah. Yep.
Originally, it was like actually. Wow. Ah.
Much better.
Thank you.
Much better.
Oh, somebody was asking what guitar this is. This is a Kramer Focus 1000. This is my first guitar. Eventually, you'll be seeing this guitar up at auction somewhere
for $10,000.
Yeah, eventually.
Minus a couple of those zeros.
Yeah, probably $10. Okay, this is actually pretty cool. Yeah, so originally, the original headstock for the actual guitar, the original neck headstock looked like this, like this. This is what's known as the chicken hawk or the beak headstock. It's a Kramer Pacer, and then there was wood added on, you know, to make it more like that shape you're looking at there. But even that headstock, that's not exactly like the original. It looks a little longer.
Yeah, it looks like a huge paddle. Jesus. Yeah. Well, Dave says, I don't think it was one of Eddie's guitars. I think it's a fan's guitar signed. That's probably more along the lines of what the truth is. But again, I have no idea.
Yeah, it's definitely. I don't know if it's even a Kramer. It's a parts guitar. It was signed. That's like it says Floyd Rose 2 tremolo, but that's a real sketchy looking Floyd. I don't know. And that pickup, it's like a generic pickup. You can always tell a generic pickup because there's no adjustable pull pieces on the bottom. They're just flat slugs. A lot of generic pickups are like that. Anyway.
Brain cells. Hey now.
Hey. I can't even see the chat. Wait, Kurt. Or Kirk.
Kurt.
Kirk? Kurt? You texted me a photo of what the headstock reshape look. Okay, let me see. Let's see. Which one? Okay, this is you. Oh, there you go. Yes. Okay. Thank you, Kurt. How do you? Hang on. Here we go.
Oh, extra hand over there.
I know. Okay, Kurt just sent this in. Yeah, this is what the headstock. You know, that's what the original Eddie's original headstock would look like underneath the paint. So you can see.
So they filed or sanded down and then added, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's just added to make that shape. You know. So where's the comments? So anyway, so there's one guitar. I mean, it's cool, but it's, you know, it's a signed guitar. But the guitar that we really want to talk about, this is something, again, we were talking about the other day, and the other guys. Well, here let's. Well, let me go to the description.
You should take like a clip of the last show, and you should have like comped it together and have Paul just going bananas the whole time.
I'm sure we'll have a repeat of that tomorrow. I'm sure we'll talk about all this tomorrow as well.
Great.
All right.
Wait.
All right. So anyway, so there's this other guitar that we just happened to see, and we talked about it on Tuesday, and then Guitar Player and Guitar World posted about it, I think yesterday. So it's out there now. People are talking about it. Probably thanks to us. Well, because nobody was talking about it until we did, you know. Anyway, here's the more interesting guitar of the two, I think. Okay. So what to me, I'll say something first, and then Jay, you can chime in. To me, what this guitar looks like, it's like a replica of another guitar that Eddie had that looked like that. Okay, so the original one, it's a 24 fret Kramer. People call it a Gibson neck, but it's a Ripley neck. It says Ripley. Steve Ripley built this guitar, and that's a picture Steve sent me years ago of the headstock. So anyway, the actual guitar was this one. I believe Eddie gave the guitar back to Steve, and Steve owned the guitar for a number of years. I remember seeing pictures of it hanging in Steve's workshop years ago. Him and I were Facebook friends, and he used to message me, and very, very cool dude. So anyway, that's the actual guitar. Okay, you can see it on the stand right in front of Sammy's guitar on the 5150 tour.
You know, Eddie looks like he does on the back of the 5150 or the inside of the 5150 album, like super young.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Eddie looks super young there.
Mm-hmm. So anyway, so there is an actual guitar that looks like this one. Wait, did my lights change again? I'm scrolling.
Johnny Beane, the guitar myth buster.
Hey, Michael B. Thank you so much, Michael B. Thank you. Yeah. And again, I'm not endorsing this auction because we really don't know the truth behind this particular guitar.
Well, explain it. Explain what they're saying about it.
Okay. So what they're saying, let's see, I've got the oh, good. Okay, so what they're saying is that guitar is a Frankenstein guitar originally owned by Eddie Van Halen. The instrument was made for Eddie in '84 by Steve Ripley, which could be true. Could be. Okay, because Steve made another guitar, like I said, that looks like that.
Yeah.
And the one that they're saying is this. And if you look at them, the striping is the same. Rosewood neck. The headstocks are somewhat, I mean, it's not the same shape, but it says Ripley on the top. We talked about this a couple days ago. I don't know. I really don't know what this guitar is, but it's possible it could have been built by Steve, given to Eddie, and then Steve built that other guitar later. That's possible. Or it could be just a homemade guitar that somebody is trying to sell. You know, they saw a picture of the other one thinking, oh, you know, I'll try to fake that guitar.
Yep.
Who knows? Who knows? I don't know what the truth is. I just think it's you guys know I love Van Halen guitars, and so I think it's cool no matter what it is. I think it's pretty cool. Okay. So what they're saying about this is it was built by Steve Ripley, who of course built the stereo guitars for Eddie that were used on Top Jimmy You know, they're saying this guitar was built from a Kramer Striker, okay, which would be the body, which is like the budget level Kramer guitars at the time. But what they're saying though is this guitar is believed to have been used by Eddie as a backup guitar on the 84 and 1550 tours. I have never seen, like I said, I have never seen a picture of Eddie with this guitar, but I've seen a picture of him with that other guitar, and we see it in the background here in 86.
Mm-hmm.
So what's the chat saying? I can't even. Is everybody even watching?
Renee Guzman says the Striker is the red flag of the story.
Okay, Renee, are you saying that's a red flag because Eddie would never play a Striker?
Or maybe Steve wouldn't give him the Striker. Like, I don't know. I think that's kind of what he's saying. Maybe that he wouldn't build that guitar out of a Striker for him. I don't know.
I don't know. And sadly, Steve passed away couple years ago.
Well, it's obviously, I mean, I don't want to say obviously, because like you said, we really don't know the 100%, absolute truth about it. But we've seen pictures of Eddie's guitar rack from the 5150 tour. It's not in there. So maybe whoever has that guitar or is putting this thing up for auction is confusing that with that, thinking that that's the one.
Maybe, and it goes on to say the body was spray painted and striped, presumably by Eddie himself. We don't know. It does look like it was painted. I mean, it's not a factory paint job. If you look really close, if you look at it, that's as close as I can get it. You can actually see some of the lines are kind of crooked. Actually, if you look underneath, there's only 5 strings on the guitar too. But if you look under the G, you'll see some of the line there is kind of crooked.
Halface says the back isn't painted. Is that correct?
That's correct. Yeah, there's no paint on the back.
That's weird.
And well, I mean, I don't think it's weird. I mean, I think I'll tell you guys what I think this could possibly be, but I'm just saying what I think. I don't know. And like I said, Steve isn't here. I think this might possibly be a prototype. I'm just saying maybe. Okay? And again, I'm not endorsing this auction at all. I'm just telling you what I think this could be.
This is an hour of speculation, people.
Yes. Yes.
We're speculating right now.
This is speculation. I'm saying this could be a guitar that Steve could have built, for Eddie, and then eventually he would go in and build that one. Which, like I said, it's the same striping. It's the same. It's the differences between the two guitars is this one is a 24 fret. The other one is, let's see, probably 20, 21.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not like this is some striping pattern that nobody knows about. Like it's.
Well, and it's kind of a more it's a rarer pattern. It's a rarer guitar. Not every Van Halen fan knows about this guitar. That's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Only nerds like us really, those of us that stare, at pictures like this. Oh, that's a close-up. Okay. That's the actual guitar. When I say actual, I mean the one that this one, to me, seems like is based upon. Okay? That's what I mean by that. Again, anybody that's watching this, these are 2 separate guitars. This guitar that Eddie's holding here that he signed is not this guitar in this auction. It's not the same guitar at all. But what I'm saying is I think this is what I would think. this could be a guitar that Steve built for Eddie, gave to Eddie, and then eventually he would go to build this guitar. Okay. Or it could be just some fan built guitar. You never know. But where the story gets even more interesting is where the guy that's selling the guitar says that he was Leslie West's bodyguard. Right? The guitar was given 1990. Okay, Eddie gave it to Leslie West of the group Mountain, and they were pretty good friends. I've seen a lot of pictures of them hanging out together over the years. They've played on stage together many times, so they definitely knew each other. And it says it was a gift from Eddie. Let's see. Okay, so the person selling this says they were a professional bodyguard for more than 30 years, worked with some of the biggest names in music and film, and then they worked for Leslie West as a personal bodyguard, spending a considerable amount of time with Leslie, both on and off the road. And they're saying that Leslie gave them this guitar. Which could be true. I don't know. Leslie passed away, Renee. So that's the thing.
Yeah.
Everybody involved in this guitar, besides the guy that's selling it, everybody has passed on.
Yeah. So how do you prove either way?
That's what makes it.
Yeah.
You know.
And I know. Sorry, go ahead.
Again, I'm not endorsing this auction at all. I'm not endorsing this guitar. I'm just saying what I think it could be, but that's just speculation.
And I know Paul's argument was like, Eddie, if it was Eddie's guitar, he would not, insult Leslie by giving him that guitar. Mm-hmm. But maybe,
which I agree, I disagree with. What do you think?
Maybe Leslie was over there hanging out, and he's like, I want a striped guitar. So maybe he saw that one, 21 frets, said, I want that one. We don't know. That's the thing. We don't know. And I would never be like, yes, it has to be this. He would never do. We don't know. We have no idea.
Eddie gave guitars away all the time to friends. We know he gave Dweezil Zappa the Rasta, which was an actual guitar that he did tour with, that he did play on stage in 1981, 1982. Eddie did. As far as this guitar being a backup guitar on the tours, thing is, Eddie would not have played this guitar live, this particular one. I'm not saying because it's a striker, but because
21 frets and the neck was painted.
Right.
That's two reasons right there.
Well, but I could see it possibly being a warm-up guitar. Possibly. Because I should have saved this picture earlier.
Hey, we got to let's ask Zeke. Brandon Wood says, "Is Eddie's guitar tech alive?"
For those two tours, the thing is, those were two different people. I wish I was doing the show years ago when I actually met one of them. I got to ask him all this stuff, although he probably wouldn't have answered me anyway. Okay, but the thing is, who's what? John Bell, you watching this, or Kurt? Text me the picture of Eddie backstage in '84 playing that natural looking guitar. If I can't find it. Okay, so here's
how much is that one going for, Johnny?
This is going for.
And has anybody bid on it yet?
It's at 14,000 right now.
Man, imagine.
Yeah, it was at 10 on Tuesday.
Dude, when does it end?
Why are you gonna?
No, shit, no. Yeah, I wish. I wish.
One day left. It says.
All right, so let's just say it goes to 15. Imagine dropping 15K on a guitar, and then you find out it wasn't even, wasn't even owned by Eddie. What can you do at that point? Is there a law in effect anywhere for auctions like this? That, let's just say, maybe they have a 1 year or 5 year or whatever the a thing might be to protect you, or is it something like, hey, you buy it, you buy it, you buy it, it's yours. It's got to be something to protect the, especially with that kind of money, dude. 14 grand for something that we have no idea. There's no pictures of Eddie playing it.
No. There's.
That's what I mean. There's
none that we've ever seen.
At least with the one guitar, there's a video of him playing the damn thing.
The Metallica guitar. Yeah. Wayno.
Hey now.
Good morning. Good morning, Wayno. Thank you so much, man.
Doesn't your boss know who we are? No. Send the link to your boss. Let's get him in here. Tell him on Tuesdays and Fridays, you're out early. With pay. Double.
I'm never gonna find that picture.
Brandon, well, we need to get Sammy on the phone to settle this. Sammy would have no idea.
No. Who sent these?
Call Sammy. Why don't you call Sammy?
Those aren't the pictures. Oh, that's Kurt? No, there's a picture of him backstage sitting down playing a guitar. That's a different guitar than the ones that you just sent me. If I can find it. Anyway, what would make me think that maybe this could possibly be a warm-up guitar is because there's a picture of him playing a warm-up guitar that's pretty beat looking. That looks like pretty thrown together.
Mm.
Okay. Oh, maybe this is it. Just as
I feel like Jeff T saying call Michael Anthony, of all people, he probably saw it or not. See, here's the thing, man. I saw pictures of my guitar rack or my band's guitar rack from 2004. And I was like, oh, that's right. I forgot I had that guitar in there. Or Mike, the other guitar player. That's the thing. And that's my own band and my own guitar, our own guitars. And I kind of forgot one of the guitars that was in there. So, it's just different, and plus Eddie had 100 striped guitars in that. Well, not 100, you know what I mean? He had a buttload of striped guitars in there. It's very confusing unless you're him, So
yeah, that's why his two main guitars had stars on the headstocks. So his tech knew the difference between the two. The main one, of course, the main Kramer 5150 has one star. The 1984 has 2 stars.
Yep. Yeah, Wayno said that he tweeted at David Bertinelli and Wolf
on Tuesday.
Yeah, David didn't know and Wolf didn't answer. But again, Wayno's right. I'm sure he gets this shit all the time.
Oh yeah.
Hey, was this your dad's guitar?
All the time. I'm not finding it. Anyway, so I could see this possibly being a warm-up guitar, just but again, there's no proof at all. There's no proof.
Yeah, you're willing to drop 15K for
it's a close-up of the pickup.
Jeff Stryker.
It says Stryker. That's not even a Kramer backplate. It would say Kramer. So, but again, who knows? Who knows? When you guys got making custom guitars for these guys, could be, could not be. We don't know. I think it's cool either way, because I love this stuff. But again, I'm not endorsing this auction. But if somebody wants to win it and send it to me, I'll take it.
I'd rather take the 15K. Send me the 15K.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, there's the headstock. That's what's throwing a lot of people off. They're like, oh, the headstock. Ugh. But again, Eddie played guitars that did look like that. You know? So we don't know.
Yep.
As of right now, we don't know what this thing is. You know, we'll probably learn, you know, coming down.
Yeah, when there's a lawsuit in a year and a half and they find out that it wasn't and the guy's trying to get his money back. Stephen Franklin says all sales are final, no reserve. So yeah, I'd have a hard, even if I had money, I'd have a hard time dropping that much money for a guitar that I didn't know, you know, was Eddie's. But
there's Wayno. There's no proof.
Yep.
There's no proof at all for that guitar. At least the other one that's signed, yes, that does look like Eddie's signature. You know, I don't believe that would have been one of Eddie's guitars. That one, that's just might be just a fan built guitar that was, you know, that he signed. Yeah, it'll be interesting. Yeah, that is you, Wayno. That is you, man.
Hey now.
It'll be interesting to see, you know, when that ends. Because, like I said, now the Guitar Player and Guitar World magazines, now they're on top of it. You know, it's out there. Then, of course, you know, we're not the only Van Halen guitar nerds. There's plenty of them out there, and we're all pretty connected. So, anything somebody hears, I'll eventually hear about it, or somebody will tell me. And that's nothing. I just want to thank everybody that watches these shows, because I was thinking about this earlier. You know, it's like, it's just the audience is just amazing. The audience that we've built up over the years, you know, doing this stuff.
112 watching on YouTube right now. Kidding me?
Yeah. Yeah. And like I said, you know, I mean, back in the day, well, let's just say, you know, anything that happens, somebody will tell us. Somebody, you know, people tell me stuff all the time. You know, I get the text messages, I get tagged and stuff, you know. So, but I want to thank everybody that watches these shows and that supports these shows, and as far as information with, you know, I mean, you know, whether that's a real Van Halen guitar or not, you know, it's you know, it's cool.
Well, speaking of Van Halen guitars, where did it go? Brandon Wood says, I got my EVH Frankie last weekend. Sweet. Congrats, man. I have one too, and you know they're good because I didn't send it back. Yes. If you want to know if a guitar is good or not, if you see a guitar in my room and you're like, I wonder if that's a good, if it's here and I didn't return it, you know it's a good one.
Nice.
Yeah. And I still can't believe that for the money that they're charging for that guitar, what you get. It's just, it's crazy. It really is. It's, you know, I would swear if I had to guess, if I didn't know how much this guitar was, if I had to guess, I would probably say, you know, $2,000, 20, you know, 2,100, something like that. I really would. It feels amazing.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool, man.
Send it. Fruitcake Tony, what's up, man? He says, send it back, hand it. Yep. And remember, I don't know if I think I mentioned it on a Saturday night show a couple weeks ago, whatever, about possibly selling that purple Satriani that I got with the Sustainiac in it in order to get an idol of mine's, or musical idol of mine's guitar, and it looks like that's in motion. So
cool. Oh yeah, you had said something. You had said something about
that. Yeah, because I had to sell something to get this. And I got that purple Satch in November, and I really haven't played it, man. I mean, it was fun to pick up and mess around with the Sustainiac and stuff. But I had to sell a guitar to get this one, and I don't want this one to go bye-bye and regret it. Mm-hmm. So I had to get rid of something. So yeah. Mm-hmm. So now Dave Nesdahl might have a new guitar. I'm glad that it went to a friend as opposed to just selling it to some Joe Schmo. You know, next thing you know, I'm getting emails. You know, a week into it or something, and complaining about something with it, or it needs to be set up, or the action's too low, or the battery's dead. You know, that kind of crap you got to hear from people. So don't send that one back, Jay. I wouldn't send it back. This one he's talking about, right? No, it's not. I mean, you saw how easy it was to play the intro to Mean Street on it. I can't send it back.
Yeah. 6-71. You got a 150? Oh, it's shipping out? Awesome.
Hell yeah.
Waiting 6 months. You know, sometimes you got to wait for the good stuff.
Yeah. Well, congrats. Chris Bevan says you still have the orange one. Yeah, it's right. You can see the which way do I go? I can't even point to it. It's right there with the sun strap, the DiMarzio clip lock. It's right there. Yep.
Oh yeah, there it is.
The orange one. See the difference between the purple and the orange. The purple one was awesome, but the orange one feels super broken in because I bought it used. It's super broken in. And like I said, I played that. I got that one first, and I played that one. And then when I got the purple one, I was kind of already going back to the sevens a lot, and I really haven't played it much. So had to get rid of something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. You got to get something you like, you know?
Yeah. I just had to. I didn't want to, but I had to. I'll be right back. I got to, use the room.
Oh no. All right. Make sure to leave a thumbs up, everybody. And hey, Bo Bulwer, good to see you on Facebook, man. Leave a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're brand new to these shows. We do these shows so far. We do them three nights a week. Tuesdays, 8 p.m. Eastern. Fridays, 8 p.m. Eastern. Saturdays, 11:59 p.m. Eastern. Hey, Michael. Good to see you. I just saw something. Somebody asked me a question. Where'd it go? Oh, Mr. Hellstrom 74. Have I played one of the FU Tone guitars? Yes. Yes, I played one at the NAMM show 2 years ago. I think 2 years. Yeah. And I'll be doing a review on one at some point in the future. So make sure to keep it tuned in right here. Makuda's here.
Here's the orange one. What? Here's the orange one. With the universe fire, whatever the hell, sun strap, which I think is pretty cool. But, yeah. It's a very, very awesome guitar. These things are great. They really are. My God, I've said it before, but I wasn't sure if I'd like the rounder radius, you know, because I'm used to the, Ibanez with the 17-inch pretty flat radius. And this is, I think, 9.8. And the neck is thicker, but it just feels good. It's a great guitar. I would highly recommend them. And I think the newer model they have this year is like a light blue, like a powder blue, or a whatever they call it, Carolina blue, or something with red pickups. And I think it looks it looks pretty badass. But these things are great, really are. So
cool, man.
I'm gonna go put it down.
Cool.
I can hold it, whatever, right?
Yeah. Yeah, our friend David Allen Wright, who was actually good friends with Steve Ripley. He just got on the thread on Facebook where we're talking about that guitar. So maybe he can get to the bottom. Get to the bottom of that.
Look at Mancuda already firing away. He says, Jay, if the Ripley turns out to be fake, I can always return it, right? Oh, they'll take it back from me. You better believe it. If I found out a year later that thing was fake, oh, somebody's getting it.
Who knows?
Yep.
I don't know. CK, I can't say 100% that it's a fake because of other stuff that I've seen as far as guitars, Eddie's guitars, Steve Ripley. I can't say 100% if it
Paul
is
can. Paul can
or
say
not.
100%.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, those guys don't know as much about the guitars as I do. That's the thing.
Ooh, shots fired on Friday at
truth.
9:21 p.m. Eastern.
I know quite a bit about Eddie's guitars, and
you do.
But like I said, I think we'll learn something, coming up,
But it's a real guitar. Janice, it is a real guitar. Fake meaning it's not what they're saying it is. Like, they're saying right now that it was owned by Eddie Van Halen. He gave it to Leslie West from Mountain as a gift. So that's what we kind of mean by it's possible that it might be a fake meaning, but that's not the story. Right?
I don't know.
It's a fake guitar. You get it, you open the case and it's not there.
This air guitar was given away. It'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see what happens.
Yeah.
Sean Zimmerman. Who knows?
Yeah, that's the problem, man. We might see more of these things pop up.
Mm-hmm. Oh, well, yeah. On eBay, you see all kinds of stuff, especially signed autograph stuff. There's so much fake stuff out there,
Yep.
See
you, Two Brain Cells. He says he'll check back in later. Well, it almost
see you, man.
Later. It's later now.
It's getting close to being later. Yeah.
Jeff Davidson, my argument to your comment, he says Eddie wouldn't give Leslie West that hunk of junk. The only argument I could say to that would be maybe Leslie saw that guitar. Maybe he came over and Eddie was like, pick one. Maybe he wanted that one. Who knows? You don't know. Maybe he liked that headstock. Maybe he liked that it was 21 frets. I have no idea, but that would be my argument. And obviously I have no idea what I'm talking about.
The thing is, okay, I said this on Tuesday. People gave Eddie guitars left and right all the time. He had all kinds and still has all kinds of stuff laying around at 5150 at the studio. There's all kinds of stuff
that we've never seen.
That we've never seen. I mean, I could see, Leslie coming over, seeing that thing laying on the floor against the wall. Oh, hey, that's cool, Eddie. Oh, you want it? Take it.
Yeah.
I was going to throw it away.
Oh, and then you can't see Leslie West picking up. Wait, this is a striker. Wait a minute, I don't want this.
Yeah.
That's the thing. We don't know. We're just speculating either way, and that's fun about it.
Yeah.
You know? But I feel if it is fake, I feel bad for the poor soul who's going to drop that much money on something.
And the thing is, it being a striker, that really doesn't mean anything. That really doesn't. That is not a red flag to me, because at the time Eddie was endorsing Kramer guitars. They were selling Kramer striker guitars.
Yeah.
You know, I'm sure they sent him those guitars all the time.
And I don't think Eddie painted it. John Mancuda saying, but if Eddie painted it, it would have had the back painted, so Eddie didn't paint it. And if it was a guitar used to warm up for the shows, he'd play something similar to what he'd usually play. I mean, I'd kind of think the same thing about the warming up part. Like, I would never, I know 7-string to 6-string is a different story, but I would never, like, if I was going to play in a rock band or play anything with a band that I'm playing a 6-string, I would never warm up with a 22 fret guitar to play a 24 fret guitar live or vice versa. You kind of like to, have the same type of feel and whatever while you're warming up before a show. But then again, Eddie Van Halen's from another planet, so it probably didn't matter to him.
He could play anything. He could play anything. We've seen videos of him jamming with, let's say, like the band Baby Animals, jamming on. There's that one video of him playing a Telecaster, and he's complaining that he's like, "Oh, it's too hard." What he means by that is the strings were way too heavy.
Yeah.
So he's jamming before a show, playing a guitar that he wouldn't normally play with strings he wouldn't normally use.
Yeah. Well,
that's just one instance. And yet, that story does get weirder by the minute. CK.
It does, especially with us speculating the whole time about it.
And it will get weirder. It will get weirder. And I wish I got to find that picture. There's a picture of him warming up on a guitar that's kind of a weird looking guitar. That's what makes me think I wouldn't be shocked if he had warmed up on that guitar at some point.
Yeah.
So I can't say 100% coming from me. Okay. I know my Van Halen. I can't say 100% either way on that guitar, whether it's the truth or fake. I can see both sides of it.
Yeah.
Both arguments.
Mancuda. Well, this one has only 5 strings and Eddie plays 6, so Eddie wouldn't warm up. Eddie wouldn't warm up on a 5-string guitar.
I'm trying to find that picture. I have a picture of him warming up, not on that guitar, but on another guitar that it's not his main guitar. Oh, how would I find it? Somebody watching this right now, if you know the picture I'm talking about. Guitar World, the other sites, they're just reporting what it says on the auction.
Yeah.
And I don't know if those sites even have comments within those sites anymore. And all the stuff I've seen on Facebook, it really hasn't, as far as us nerds, it really hasn't sparked anything yet between. I think we're like the first people to be talking about this, because for other people, most casual fans, they're like, oh, they have no idea.
Yeah.
And they don't really care. I really don't see that much interest in this guitar right now, whether it's fake or not.
Cameron Brown, what's up, man? All the way from Scotland, our buddy Cameron. Kelly is saying, my wife worked for Washburn Guitars in '95 when Sammy endorsed them. And of course they gave Eddie guitars. Johnny is right. So Washburn was giving Eddie guitars.
Yeah, everybody did.
Yeah.
Not just companies. Fans would give him guitars. He got guitars left and right. And these guys, they'd give them away. I talked to Michael Anthony years ago. I asked him about his basses one time. Actually, the video is on the channel here. Search Michael Anthony on the channel here on YouTube. and I forget what I said something about what's your favorite guitar or something. And he said when they were first starting out, he had a couple basses. Then once the band, got signed and got bigger, people were giving him basses left and right.
I bet. Yeah.
He had more than he knew what to do with, and he would give them away. This is Michael Anthony saying that. And a lot of them he would donate to the hard rock cafes, which is true.
Imagine. Most people are trying to get an endorsement. These people just sending guitars, but it makes sense. Why not? Maybe they pick one up like, whoa, this feels amazing. This feels better than mine.
They give them guitars left and right. Left and right. I mean, this isn't the guitar we're talking about. Wait, Jeff Davidson. How long's that been on there? Hang on.
But what if he wanted it? That's my argument to that. Is what if Leslie saw it and was like, "Ooh, I want that."
Okay, here's the argument of, Eddie would never play that. What about this?
He's even looking down like, why the hell am I playing this thing?
Okay. That's not a guitar he would normally play, but there he is playing it, and he's on stage.
And his hair is being blown forward from all the sound coming from behind him.
And again, this was a guitar that was a gift. That was a gift from the guy that built those guitars. He gave that guitar to Eddie. And there's like a couple few pictures of him playing that live.
CK Johnny trying to justify a fake. No, we're just trying to. We don't know. We really don't know. Do I think it's a fake? If I had to put my money on it, which I don't have much, I would put on that it's probably most likely not what it says it is. If I had to guess, because that's what it is right now, a guess. Yeah. Even go back to that picture. Show that picture again with Dave there.
And this is another guitar. This isn't the guitar that we're talking about. This is a different one.
Yeah, Dave's like, you really gonna keep playing that thing, Ed? You don't know about that,
Ed. And that's a different guitar. But that's just proving my point that Eddie played all kinds of stuff. Man, if I could find that picture of that backstage of him playing that warming up, I'll never find it.
You'll find it as soon as we sign off tonight.
I know. I thought it was in my favorites. It's not, and I'll never find it. Oh well, here's a picture of that actual guitar. That's like the one that one kind of looks like.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Sandra, over on Facebook. Hey.
Mancuda's here in the chat. Can I do the Picorni? Picorni?
Yeah.
How's that sound? Does that sound cool coming through?
It's kind of weird. I'm looking. It'll be a miracle if I actually find that picture.
Yep.
It'll be a miracle.
Well, you want to get into some different news for a couple minutes? Or do you want to stick with this?
Where are we at? I'm going to take a quick break.
Oh, okay. While I talk about this
myself. Yeah. You can talk about whatever.
You're going to take a break. We got a half hour left.
I know, but I've been drinking all this water.
Oh, okay. You mean a bathroom break. I thought you meant just go sit on the couch and throw a hot pocket in the microwave and
hang on.
Check your email.
Hang on. Yeah. I'm going to take a break.
Yeah. This is actually kind of cool.
You guys have never seen me over here.
That's pretty funny.
I could do this though. There we go.
I'll go back and on my futon. You can't really see it. It's over there. I should go back and sit there. Or I should go sit in the toilet because the bathroom is right behind that. Oh!
There we go. How's that?
Awesome. Couch talk.
I turned the volume off.
So, Johnny.
Hey, man.
Are you still having those nightmares? Lie down. Why don't you lie down? I'll get you in.
I have daymares.
This is weird. I don't know which one to look at. I'm trying to see if they're like 100% synced up. Like if you move, I don't think there's any lag. It's pretty good.
Comments. Can you still hear me?
It's low.
You hear me through that over there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because if I undo this, it'll be a loop.
Yeah.
Twins.
Hey, so is anybody in the chat a Def Leppard fan?
I gotta go.
Yeah. Well, no,
I like them.
This is kind of cool. It's about the recording of Hysteria because they had a different producer at first before because Mutt Lange. There's different stories I've heard. He was busy. He had another project to work on, and then the other story is he was dealing with exhaustion because he was working so much. Mm-hmm. So Joe Elliott today, the singer from was it today?
John Biel. Yeah,
I guess this is yesterday. It was published yesterday on ultimateclassicrock.com. And I know I'm kind of pumping into your Tuesday show with some other news here, but I thought this article was pretty interesting and pretty cool. So I'll try to go through it quick if I can.
Okay, I'm gonna use the room real quick.
Okay,
real quick, you can do that. Yes, we got Def Leppard fans here. Look at this. All right, I'll be right back. I'll leave my camera on.
Okay, cool. So I'll bring this down so it looks like I'm kind of staring at the thing. All right. So for those whoever have seen the like the classic albums for Hysteria, they talk about they did 8 weeks with a different producer, and it didn't go very well. So Joe Elliott talks about 8-week collaboration with Meatloaf collaborator Jim Steinman, because they did 8 weeks. So there's some recordings, some early, I guess, recordings of some of those songs. And so there's always the question, will we ever hear those? And so Joe Elliott talks about, he says, Steinman was originally suggested as producer for Hysteria by Cliff Bernstein, their manager. They'd started working on the follow-up to Pyromania with Mutt Lange, but he became unavailable due to exhaustion. I thought he was on a different project or something, but whatever the story is, Mutt Lange wasn't available. So Steinman was not a producer. That's what Elliott tells Classic Rock. But because Mutt was a producer who assists in songwriting and arrangements, Cliff Bernstein thought we might need help more in the songwriting department than in the sonics of the record. Well, he says that Cliff got that completely wrong. But at the time, Steinman was literally the only option we had, so we ended up going with him. Exactly what happened, let's see, because Steinman was less than useless. That's what he says. Steinman was less than useless. There were promising early discussions. Jim was a funny guy, very eccentric, but you could sit down with Charles Manson for 20 minutes and probably come away saying, hey, he's not that bad.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he says early sessions did nothing to alleviate Def Leppard's concerns. That first afternoon, we were warming up, Elliott said. We played a loose, Stonesy version of the song Don't Shoot Shotgun, just the riff and a part of the melody. We didn't even have the chorus at the time. Steinman hits the talkback button and goes, I think we got that one. And he goes, we all looked at each other, and Phil Collins says, we haven't even tuned up yet. And Steinman says, yeah, but it's got the vibe. So he says that wasn't a good sign. So at the time, Steinman was working on material for Bat Out of Hell 2. So Elliott goes on to say that he would stumble into the studio hours after Def Leppard would get there. That led to the conclusion by the band that he wasn't giving us his full attention. Steinman also ran up a large takeout bill.
You saw this.
Yeah.
Well, no, I scrolled past it. It was the Def Leppard story with so and so, right?
Yeah, thanks, Johnny.
Okay, I didn't read it, but
okay.
So this is that. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So he says ran up a large takeout bill. He would look at a menu and order one of everything every night on our dime. There would be a effing banquet of food. Now, for those, I know a lot of people probably already know this, but when you get a recording budget to do a record, especially in like a big studio, right? Mm-hmm. It's not, that money doesn't just go towards the recording of the album. Anything that like hotels, if you have to stay at a hotel while you're recording, eating, all that stuff comes out of the budget. So their producer was literally just taking advantage from what it seems like to me. Elliott said the things came to a head when Steinman asked for the control room carpet to be replaced. So the singer told his band, we should be changing the producer before we change the effing carpet. And it was a contract. Like usually when a producer signs on to do a record, there's a contract, right? They get money, and then usually they get points, and a points, I don't want to get into the details, but it's like a percentage of record sales, So anyway, so they had to literally pay him off. It was a 6-figure payoff that Steinman ended up getting. But it says Steinman's payoff was a 6-figure sum, but this disaster opened the door for Lang's eventual return and the massive success of Hysteria when it finally arrived in 87. Elliott finishes it off by saying, Jim Steinman made a lot of money out of Def Leppard for doing very little work. He's a lucky man in that respect. Elliott said, of the recordings that remain, we would never release that stuff. There's nothing finished. It's like the worst bootleg you've ever heard. Those tapes are locked away in my library, and that's where they'll stay. Wow. I read that earlier today, and I was like, this is awesome. Awesome stuff. Because usually, those days of of smack talking, they're long gone. Everybody tries to be, PC and be nice to each other and all that stuff. And it's good to see somebody kind of letting somebody have it that looks like they, took advantage and wasn't really, whatever,
Mm-hmm.
So it's refreshing to see stuff like that.
Yeah, that's not cool.
Too. I'd be pissed too if I was in, in a band and you had somebody in there that you felt wasn't giving their all, especially as a producer. You got to pay more attention than the band does as a producer and an engineer while you're recording an album. There's a lot of times where you're recording somebody and the artist is, they're playing and they're into it and stuff like that. And you got to listen for little things like, obviously tuning issues. Is there a weird ring coming out of one of the drums? Are the drums out of tune all of a sudden? Is there something weird sound? Anything's possible. So you have to really be paying attention, and you have to be more invested than the band is at that time.
Because the production of that record, it's all their it's all the producer's reputation.
Yeah,
all of it.
Yep.
If that record does great, another bigger band, I'm just saying, another band of that level or bigger will want that. Oh, they did that. Oh, let's get them for us.
Yeah, you're right. And
so
perfect example of the producer getting blame or the mix, and even the mix engineer sometimes gets blamed when they're not. I'll go back to Metallica. Everybody blames Bob Rock for Metallica slowing down. The music was written by the band. If you listen to the demos for the Black Album, it's virtually the same songs, except the tempos are different. You know, maybe little things here and there with like, you know, extra layers and stuff like that. Bob Rock produced Metallica, the music they wrote at that time. And even I'll go back to the Justice record. Everybody blamed, was it Michael? What was the? Oh man, I can't remember the engineer's name. Michael Barbarino or whatever his name was. He's an awesome engineer.
John Biel. What is it? John, he'd know it.
But I do know it. I just can't remember at this time. But anyway, everybody blamed him for years for the mix of the Justice record with no bass. It turns out it was Lars was the one who said, all right, turn down the bass to when you can, it's barely audible. Michael Barbarino. Vinny Barbarino. Michael, thanks, John. And it's the same. Like Lars is the one. It came out years, you know, I think a couple of years ago came out that Lars was the one who said turn Jason down, and then when you almost couldn't hear him, turn him down 3 dB more or something like that. So
wow,
you know, that's the thing. And producers can make a record. That's what they're supposed to do. Producers are supposed to take a band and the music they wrote, unless they're obviously hired to write songs with the band. That's a whole different story. But they take the music that's written and they try to make it better and get the best performance out of a band. You know, and obviously, if you hear a part, you're like, you know what, this chorus, the melody really isn't cutting it. Maybe we could work on something else. Like obviously that happens as well, or changing chords or something. But for the most part, you want the band to sound like them, but make them better. But a lot of times the producer gets the blame, but they're producing the music that was written, and you can only, you can't polish a turd, whatever, you know? So
believe me, we've tried for years.
Brandon Wood says same frequency. Listen, I know what you're saying, but I deal with this stuff too. I dabble in mixing, and obviously if there's a lot of low end in the guitars, the bass frequency and the low end of the guitars can fight each other, but that's why you EQ and you high pass, whatever you have to do. You can notch out certain frequencies, let other ones in. And that's basically, you know, it wouldn't be a difficult fix. It really wouldn't.
No. And Renee, text that phone number on the screen. 415-952-3263.
Yeah, Randy Price says, yeah, it's Michael Barbiero and Steve Thompson mixed Justice. They caught shit for 30 years. He's right. They literally did. And I guess Michael Barbiero came out. There's a video of him talking about it because he was kind of pissed that he got the blame for that, you know, for 30 years. So he did an interview or whatever a couple years ago when the 30th anniversary, I guess it was, came out. And he finally came clean about it and gave the story about them sitting in there. And, you know, Steve and Michael had a mix pulled up on the board. Everybody's sitting there. And Michael Barbiero says he turns around and Hetfield is standing there and he gives a thumbs up like, yeah. And then all of a sudden Lars goes, you hear the bass, you know, like all of a sudden he makes the changes of everything. So, and Barbiero says the funny part about it is we're at the Hall of Fame or whatever induction. I don't know if it was for Metallica or whatever it was, but they were all at the same thing. And I guess when they're sitting there or something, yeah, there you go.
That's cool.
Nice. Lars leans over to Michael Barbiero and goes, hey, so what happened with the mix on the Justice record? And Michael was like, he didn't know if he was joking. He was like, you're the one who told me to turn the bass down. So,
wow.
Yep. But James makes an excuse saying that they were, they were like in the studio, then they'd go on tour, and they flew in for the mix or something like that. And they said their ears were fried. And that's why everything is like so present in it. So he kind of like, tries to ease the blame for Lars there by saying that their ears were fried and they didn't know what they were listening to. But no, there's no excuse for that.
Mm-hmm.
The only way an engineer, Johnny, or a mix engineer would put an album out like that with no bass or there is some bass presence there, but it's very low, is if the band says to do that, because I'd be like, guys, where's the bass?
Mm-hmm.
So
it's all about the treble.
Yeah.
And there's no excuse for not leaving a thumbs up on this video. Currently at 36, we got 108 watching on YouTube. 110. And people just walked in.
Come on, everybody.
36 thumbs, is that it? Leave a thumbs up on these videos. And you can leave them. Here's a better idea. After we're done here, watch another video on the channel. Leave a thumbs up on that one. When you're done with that one, leave a thumbs up on another one and keep going. There's literally over 2,000 videos on the channel here.
Oh my God.
That's true.
Jeez.
It's true. Leave thumbs, leave comments on all the videos on this channel. Any video you watch, binge watch. There's playlists, on the homepage. Leave comments, Even just if you're like, hey, hi, whatever.
Hey now, hi now.
Hi now. Hey now. Okay. Who was that just sent me the pictures? Renee, right? Renee Guzman. Okay, you sent me. The thing is, thank you for sending them. I found the picture literally right before, like a minute ago. I found it. I went and I searched our Discord, and it was there. It was. And make sure to join the Discord server. There's a lot of cool stuff over there. Okay. So going back to Eddie Van Halen warming up with weird guitars.
You found the picture?
I found it.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a picture. Again, we're going to lose our phone number. Okay. Here's Eddie warming up in 1984. Not that guitar that we were talking about earlier, but another guitar.
Oh yeah, I've seen that one. Yep.
Yeah. And look at that. The body looks like it's like hand carved. The neck, looks like possibly a rosewood, neck, whatever.
Yep.
That's not something he would normally play, but there he is playing it and warming up.
You know what the facial expression, you know what that is? I've made that facial expression too when I've done what he's doing. You're like, why isn't this string the locking the locking nuts locked? That's why. Next thing you know, snap the shit out of it. And then you unscrew it and the string is either super sharp or super flat. Like, oh man.
Yeah, I've done that.
Yep.
I've done that.
Especially when you're slightly under the influence.
So all I'm saying,
dude, this string isn't tuning, man. I don't know. Is the tuner broken? No, the locking nut's locked, you idiot.
So all I'm saying is that who knows? Who knows? That could possibly have been a warm-up guitar. We don't know. But if anything, it looks just like a guitar that he did actually have and that he did actually have on tour. We see it back there. So let us know in the comments below. We have 111 watching. Let us know in the comments of this video, what you think. And we will be learning more about that guitar in the coming
in about
hours.
27 hours, 26 hours.
Minutes.
Well, Nerd Halen, our buddy Caleb, says he played that on stage in the Is That a Cable picture. I have no idea what that means.
It's not a cable picture. John Biel. I don't know. Text me the picture. Where's my phone number? There it is. Again, yeah. Text us, pictures, ideas.
Oh,
you know,
sibling from another dribbling. Ooh, I've never heard that before. Can you play the intro, the Mean Street intro? No, I'm gonna get Johnny copyright claimed again. I don't want to do it.
He played it on Saturday.
Yeah,
last Saturday. So check it out. I know we started late, so technically we would have 5 more minutes, but we started late. So well, I don't know. I mean, it's up to you.
We can go for another 10. I can go for another 10.
Okay. All right. So this is the what do you call it at the end? Here's the free for all. In the comments, ask us any. We'll answer anything.
Well,
almost. Well, you can ask him anything you want.
Ask me anything you want. I'll decide if I can answer it or not.
Here we go. Ask him a question. I'll answer it.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's see. What is it? The not the dating game. What was the one where you'd have couples on and you'd ask a question about the other one to see if they actually knew? How many couples?
Oh.
You don't know. We've been together for 12 years and you don't know me. Got the Mancuda. Well, that's kind of what my grandma sounded like. For Christ's sake. The newlywed game. There you go. The newlywed game. All right. Ask a question about Johnny or myself, and the other one will answer it and see if we get it right.
Fernando. Dude.
Hey now.
Oh yeah, they changed. The lights changed. Oh yeah, we can talk about this. Yes, everybody send your prayers and your thoughts to Jason Becker and family. He's been in the hospital couple days, a day.
That was like, I want to say Monday or something like that happened. Right? Monday or Tuesday.
He wasn't. I don't think they didn't take him to the hospital at first.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's been at the hospital maybe a couple days now. And I think he's going to be there for a little while, and then they're going to bring him home. Yeah. And for those of you that don't know, yeah, he was experiencing a rapid heartbeat and like breathing.
Shortness of breath.
Shortness of breath. So.
Johnny Beane. Okay. Johnny prefers Ray-Bans over Oakleys. Am I right?
I don't wear either.
Well, if you're more of the look of a Ray-Ban would fit you.
I'm more like the down low, whichever is the cheapest. Whichever is cheaper but looks cooler.
I don't know which is cheaper and I don't know which one looks cooler. Wayno, yes, there will be Gizmachi CDs. I don't know what the hell's going on. They should have been here. They should have been here. Oh, Jesus. Mancuda. Made whoopee. Really?
Oh, wait. So anything they ask you, I'm answering? Wait.
Yeah,
what?
yeah. If it's a question about me, you have to answer it. If it's a question about you, I have to answer it. Mancuda wants to know when the last time Johnny made whoop. No. Come on.
I'm not Whoopi Goldberg's parent.
Whoopee cushion?
Yeah. Okay. Is there one for you?
Yeah. Brendan Buttcheek says, Johnny, where did I take Jay to visit when we were in Chicago after his set at Ozfest in 2005?
Am I answering that?
Yeah.
Where did they take you in Chicago after Ozfest?
Yeah.
I'm going to say Hooters.
No. It has to do with sports.
I'm
a big football fan.
To a Chicago's Bear game. Chicago's Bear.
Well, close. That's as close as you're going to get. He took me to Soldier Field. Yes, because it was before the season started, so it wasn't open or anything, but we got to hang out and yeah. Look through the gates and stuff like that. What else do we got? Oh, Johnny knows that one.
I don't know.
Where the hell? I don't know where the hell they're going. Johnny, what was Jay's first concert? You know this. Oh my God.
Your first concert? Very first?
Yeah.
Van Halen?
Mm-hmm.
1993?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Oh, and there's a video. That video's online, right?
It is. Yep.
Okay. All right. I won that one.
You got it.
Ask me a question for Jay. I don't know if anyone's done that yet. I have no idea what we're doing. I'm confused.
Yeah. What is going on here? Why aren't there any questions for can Johnny play Gizmochi? Well, he doesn't have enough strings. And I don't think Johnny would want to play Gizmochi either.
I've never tried.
No offense to myself, but I don't think Johnny wants to play it.
What was Jay's first guitar? Mancuda's asking. Is it behind you?
No, I haven't had that since I was in high school. I got rid of it.
Was it acoustic?
Nope.
Squire?
It was a hunk of shit, I'll tell you that. That's what.
wait, I got a picture of it.
Go in the backyard. Take a picture of the litter box.
Oh my gosh.
What happens when you have two like guitars playing something? Like you have one guitar playing a melody and then you have another guitar playing a melody along with it. What are those two things called together when there's different notes playing?
That's called harmonizing.
Well, yeah, close. The name of the guitar was
a harmony.
Yeah, a harmony.
A harmony electric?
Yep.
What was it? Was it from the 60s?
Dude, I don't know. It was from the shitties is what it was from. It was used. It was used. I think it was waterlogged because the wood was warped and it had cracks all through the back of it. My mom paid more for that by itself, just the guitar, than if you bought it new with a starter amp, picks, a guitar strap, a beginner's book, all that stuff. She got ripped, but we had no idea. No idea. Yep.
Wow.
Come on, give me a question for Johnny.
Yeah, I don't.
All right, how old was Jay when he first started playing? How old was Johnny when he first started playing? How old was Johnny when he started playing?
Playing what?
12 or 13 for the other one. Let's see. I know this because you obviously said it. I would say 14? 12? 14?
Oh, you got 12? It the second time.
12, okay. I knew it was one of the two. 12, okay. Wayno, is that beard ridiculously itchy? Johnny, you have to answer that for me. No, I guess that's a tick that I have when I'm thinking.
Oh, doing this?
Maybe, I don't know. It's not. I guess I just have a nervous tick.
Mine doesn't itch because mine's too long to itch. What happens is when you first start growing it itches.
Yeah. Jay, did Johnny have long hair and when did he cut it? All right, this is he had long hair, and I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that Johnny cut his hair because he was starting to lose it. At probably, I want to say 24. Did you cut it? Cut it off? Later? Earlier? You don't know?
You mean cut it off like the last time, like it's never grown back? You mean?
No.
Because I used to shave my head in the 90s.
Oh.
But the hair grew back.
So this is a loaded question then.
I had short hair for a lot of years. I had long hair for a lot of years. The last time I actually had long hair, Halface knows.
What?
The last time I had long hair is when I was living at Desmond's house.
He pays more attention than I do, I guess, huh?
I showed a picture. And Halface, was that you? Somebody on Twitter tagged us both in something.
Grow it long, shave it off.
And they were like, I didn't really know you guys knew each other.
Jay, name a classic film that everyone in the world has seen except Johnny. Strange Brew.
Seen it.
Oh. What else? So now I got a complex. I'm like trying not to touch my face. A classic. Well, what do you consider classic? Because I consider like dumb stuff classic.
I'll never find it.
North Pole number 7.
No.
Those last 2 movies, I've never seen either one of them. I didn't see The Big Lebowski, which I always get ripped on for not seeing.
No, I never saw that either.
And Star Wars, I've seen. Casablanca, I've never seen Casablanca.
I've seen it, but I was like 4.
A Christmas Story. You ever see A Christmas Story?
Of course.
Shit.
Of course. Where are we? Are we a minute in? Yeah. Well, let's say
2 minutes. We got 2 minutes.
Okay. Well, let's say thank you to endorsers and sponsors and products that we enjoy, like Tessie Switch. That reminds me. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do this right now just because. Am I blurry?
Oh yeah.
Come on, unblur. All right, here we go. I've had this box sitting here on my desk for, I don't know, a few years.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna open this right now.
Oh, everybody, look at that.
Because I'm gonna be mailing this. I'm gonna be mailing that.
You're opening it before you send it.
Tessie. Here's the code. If you want to get anything from Tessie Switch, make sure to use this code in the chat. Johnny Beane 15 over at tessieswitch.com/shop.
Yeah.
Make sure to get these. Okay. No, I'll be getting.
And those skill switches are the best in the business, everybody. Don't let anybody else fool you.
Oh, yeah, they're the best, Jerry.
I mean, Kiesel guitars might not know how to wire them up. But they don't know what they're doing over there, so don't worry about that.
I've never opened this. I've had this sitting on my desk for at least.
Well, why did you rip it? You're going to be sending it out to somebody. You just tore it open.
No. I'm going to be using it. I'm going to install. It's going to be installed in one of my guitars.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay, there's the card. This is talking about. Oh, it comes with guitar picks. I didn't know that. I've never looked in this box.
Jesus.
I've never seen in this box. Although Tessie did give me some picks a long time ago at the NAMM show. Or Rob. I call him Tessie.
Tessie.
Cool. We got Tessie Switch picks here. And I'm going to be sending this out. Somebody knows what I'm talking about. This will be installed in one of my guitars. And the thing is, there's no room in the case to put this box, so I'm gonna have to put all this in the case on its own.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
So yeah. So I'll be doing that. Anyway, Tessie Switch. Make sure to check them out. FU Tone. Get your upgrades. FUtone.com. Right there.
Brandon Wood, I'm going to install that on my wife.
Oh my gosh. Swiss Picks. Little yellow, different, better. Go to SwissPicks.com. I ran out. I don't have any.
Cameron Brown.
Check out Cameron Brown. He's awesome. He stays up till like 3:30 in the morning to watch us.
Yeah, I think he's been staying up till like 9 a.m. his time. Some crazy crap.
I got to remember this. I'm going to put this right here because I got to put that in the case.
Well, check while you have your Tessie switch out. Check this out. Ready? Same box as Johnny, right? You think it's the same thing? Well, mine's in a little better condition. But check this out, right? Wait. Show your little label of what it says is in the box. All right? Now check mine out. I have the prototype.
Oh, yours is custom.
I have the prototype custom. Let me whip this out so you can see it. Stuff's falling out of it. I have the first ever black kill switch from Tessie Switch.
Wow.
Yep, and I still didn't put it in a goddamn guitar yet.
Wait, no, come on. Okay.
What? What the hell is he talking about? How does he know?
All right, so
well, if I have him, you have him too.
So this is going to go in one of my guitars that's being sent out very soon. Thank you again. You know who? Vinum pickups. Check them out. I got to get some Vinum pickups myself. So Mr. Vinum, if you're listening, I need some.
Colonel's popcorn.
Colonel's popcorn. If you guys like popcorn, make sure you get the best, which is Colonel's, because we say so.
Oh, there's no there's no argument. Oh, I get it. And get the chocolate cashews too, by the way, if you're ordering from Colonel's, and tell them we said so. I know what Wayno is talking about. Look.
Yeah, I know. I saw that too.
I'm slow.
Hang on.
Standard STD. There you go.
I can't get the thing off the. Yeah, I know.
Yep.
I saw that.
I was like, did I say something? Oh my god. All right.
What else? I don't know. I think we're out of here.
Yeah, tomorrow night. Let's rock.
Thank you so much, everybody. Tomorrow night, Saturday Night Live with your host, John BL. The whole crew will be here, hopefully. And we'll have a great time. Right, John? It'll be so much fun. So tune in tomorrow for Saturday Night Live. Tomorrow night. So let's say thank you to our channel members. Thank you so much for all your support. And if you'd like to become a channel member, make sure to click the join button. It's right below the thumbs down where there's none. Thank you so much. We're at 54.
Oh, someone's gonna.
Yeah, I know, but it's okay. 55. There, I just saw it. We've got 99 watching. We have 100. Well, it says 100. So we have 1 watching on Facebook. That will all change eventually. So thank you everybody for being a channel member. You help. You're helping. That's what all this stuff helps in the production of these videos and making things bigger and better and
bigger, huh?
Ooh, and everything. Eventually we'll have a spotlight we can put outside for John BL.
Hey, Tessie Switch, his ears must be burning. Winnie Lou says he's in the chat.
Oh, hey man.
That's weird. We were just talking about you.
We were just talking about you, dude.
I gotta put it on a guitar. Yes, I do. Put it on a guitar.
All right. Tessie Switch. We love you, man. All right. What else? Leave a thumbs up. Subscribe if this is your first time. 62. Awesome. See you guys tomorrow night. Watch another video on the channel here. If you missed Tuesday, go back, watch Tuesday's show. Again, leave comments on older videos. That really, really, really helps. Really. Even if you just watch the video for a couple minutes, leave a comment below on whatever video that is on the channel here.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Hey, can I get a hot pink Tessie switch? Rob, text me if I can get a hot pink one. I'll have it installed. I'll have it installed on this. Yes, I will.
That'd be cool.
Yep.
Right on. Right on. What am I forgetting? Anything?
How to hit the end button. That's what you're forgetting. I gotta go. I'm getting texted from downstairs. I gotta split.
Okay. We're out of here. Thank you so much, everybody. See you guys tomorrow night. Leave a thumbs up. Go to John Beane TV. JohnBeane.com. All right. Bye.
Yeah.
Bye, Jay.